This is Dave from Chaos Guitars, and this is
Rosie, that's just chaos.
And this is our 5 in 5.
Today's 5 in 5. We are going to give you our top 5 pets.
Cool. I will go first.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay. We start the timer.
0.
My first one, I'm a dog guy. Gotta be dogs. I've always owned dogs up until recently.
I'm allergic.
She's allergic to them. I really miss having a dog. I've always owned dogs. I've had some great dogs. I've had Dalmatians. We owned 2 Dalmatians at once. They were great dogs. We had a harness. I used to harness them to the roll cage in my Jeep and drive around with the top down in the Jeep. And they loved it. It was awesome. I had a yellow lab was probably one of my best dogs. I've had a bunch of labs, chocolate, black labs. But I had this yellow lab, which was our last dog. Used to jump up on my lap and kind of like flop down right before I'd have a seizure. And she knew I was going to have a seizure towards the end of me having seizures. It was just amazing. She wasn't trained for any of that. She just kind of knew. She was a great dog. Didn't have to leash her. She was just wonderful. But she passed away. She was old. So, dogs. 2.
Cats.
Dogs and cats are always going to be the top 2.
I have cat. I
Favorite
used to have cats. Favorite cat, well,
Z. You know Bubba's on there.
Bubba's on there, but I don't really know what Bubba is.
He's more dog than cat.
Bubba thinks he's a dog who thinks he's a human trapped in a cat's body.
Yeah, he really does act like a dog more than a cat.
He does. He truly does. But can't forget about Baby Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Girl was a tortoiseshell, and she was a boss-ass bitch.
Yes.
She hated people.
She hated me at first.
She did hate you
but
at
then
first.
she loved me. She used to lay on my chest at night.
But, like, when people would show up to the house, she would grumble and stomp off. Like, the doorbell would ring or something, and she'd be like, with her fat little butt stomp away and be a grump. So if you have a tortoiseshell, torties, you know they can be very temperamental. But she was a good girl.
Yeah, I miss her.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
I know we both had lizards because we kind of had this conversation. And I know you're going with a different one, but I got to say my iguana. We had an iguana named Iggy. And I know you had an iguana too. Yours was a bigger iguana than I had. But...
Yes, my iguana was Sammy, and she was 4.5 foot. She's a big girl.
Yeah, I think the one I had was more like 3 foot maybe before we had to get rid of it. But mine was nasty to some people and not to others.
Mine too.
They're interesting pets. Okay, we're getting on time here.
Oh my God.
So go ahead. You're
4.
next.
So I'm going to say anoles. Little anoles. I actually caught a couple in Florida and brought them back for my son when he was very young. And he took care of them for a long time. You got to be quick to try to catch them. But they're a lot of fun to have and relatively easy to take care of.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
5.
I got to go with ferrets because I used to have a lot of ferrets. We had 5 or 6 at a time at one point.
Holy moly, that must have stank.
No, they really didn't. They're, of course, all descented and everything as long as you clean the boxes.
They still have a scent.
They didn't. I had a couple when we were in Texas and we used to have a litter box and they were like cats. We let them run the bedroom and stuff and they were fine. They used to steal my socks. I had speakers up on milk crates and they would steal my socks and bring them all. I'd find all my socks under the speakers in the milk crates and they were fun pets. But yeah, they're a lot of work though. So
here we go.
That's our 5 pets and 5. We're under 5. We're at 5. We're 4:45. We'll say. So
Made it.
Yeah, 447. It was a good one. It was close.
Do you have a favorite pet? Tell us about it.
Yeah, what kind of pets did you grow up with?
Leave
What'd
it in
you
the
have?
comment.
Put it in the comments, and we'll discuss pets with you.
Yeah.
So thanks for joining us on this Chaos Theory 5 and 5. And we will see you soon. Later.